What's up, Geeksters? It's me, Omar from Geekster Labs, and today I'm going to be showing you guys a product that I've been looking for a very long time. I have a bunch of old VHS tapes and Handycam kind of camcorder tapes. I've been trying to convert over to digital because eventually those things are probably not going to be able to be viewable anymore. And so I've been looking for a product that would be the perfect thing to do that. And so I found this one here from ClearClick, and it is the Video to Digital Converter 2.0. So this is the newest version. And thank you, ClearClick, for sending this out to me. They sent this to me to check out and test and to review for you guys. But this is a great product for converting VHS tapes and Handycam tapes and things like that because it doesn't require a computer. It actually saves it to either an SD card or a flash drive on this device itself. And then from there, you can put it on whatever devices you want to use it with. Very cool product. It retails for a little under $200. I think currently it's about $150 right now. And I'll have a link down below, an affiliate link to Amazon if you guys are interested in purchasing this product after watching this video. So I'm gonna give you guys an unboxing, show you what comes included with it. I'll give you guys a walkthrough of how it works, and I'll also show you some sample footage I've converted using this product itself. So without further ado, let's get to the review. Okay, so now let's see what's included inside the box. So obviously, first off, we have the unit itself, which I'll give you a closer look at in just a bit. We also include the instruction manual, which you'll definitely need in order to be able to use the device. They do include some RCA cables. So those are what you would use to connect it to either a camcorder or a VCR or whatever devices you're trying to input the footage from. They also include a USB, micro USB to a regular USB type A connector. This is what you'll use to power the device, and they do include a wall adapter as well. And this, which, like I said, in order to turn on the device, you will have to use the USB cable to power it up. So now let's take a closer look at the device itself. I'll show you all the ports and buttons and everything, and then we'll also go into the menu system itself. So let's take a closer look at the physical form itself. So as you can see, it's not very large. It's actually about the size of my iPhone 13. So size-wise, it's pretty similar. Obviously, it's a little bit thicker. Not too thick though. It is predominantly made of plastic, so it does feel like it. You know, you can't be too rough with it. You have to be very mindful. I don't think it would break or anything like that very easily because it's not heavy, but it is made of plastic, and it does have this very large screen. And you definitely don't want to scratch that or do anything to damage or break that. So you want to be careful whatever you're throwing this in, like a bag or whatever it is. Make sure you're being careful and cautious about that. So let me go ahead and show you the ports, and then I'll give you the tour of the menu system. So when it gets to the side here on the ports, we have our RCA connection, so we have our right and left audio, we have our video in. But if you also have a device like a VCR or a camcorder that has S video, you can use S video. If you want slightly better quality, you could do that. We have the micro USB port right here, which is what powers the whole device itself. We have an HDMI port, which you can use to watch any footage that's on here. So if you've already converted something over, you have the SD card in here, you can actually plug this to your television, and it almost works like a VCR itself. You can play whatever it is that's on the SD card through the HDMI to your television. We have a USB port right here, USB type A, and that's what you would put the flash drive if you want to record the footage onto the flash drive, or if you want to record it onto the SD slot is right here on the back end. And you can see that glow right there. These are actually the speakers. So there's one speaker on that side, and there's another speaker on this side as well. When you get to the back of it, we have 4 rubber feet, so it's kind of nice in case you want to put it on top of a table. It won't move around or go anywhere. And it does include these screw mounts as well. So if you want to mount this to a wall, you can actually put some screws into the wall, and you can put this so that way you can mount it right in front of you. If you have like a little station set up for your digital converting recordings and things like that, you can have this mounted to a wall, and that would work out pretty easily. So let me go ahead and turn this thing on. I'm going to show you guys the menu system on this device itself. Okay, so now we have the device powered up. As you can see, this is the main video screen, and this is where you'll see the video playing off of your VCR or camcorder. There's different modes, so that's the video playback mode. Oops, sorry, wrong button. There's the photo mode, so you want to look at the photographs that are stored on the flash drive or SD card. You can see them there. And then there's playback mode, which you can play back here on the screen, on the front screen here, or with the HDMI plugged into a television. You can watch it off the TV as well. Anything that's stored on the flash drive or the SD card. So if we get to the menu system right here. Oops, go back to there. So when we get into the menu system, we have some options here. So language, obviously set to English. We have the system date and time setting, so that's where it sets or saves the files, the video files. That's where it gets the date and time for the video files. They have the time watermark, so you can actually put a watermark on the video itself. We have the signal loss detection. I believe that's where if you check that off, it'll automatically detect when the VCR or camcorder turns off, and it'll stop recording. We have the auto stop recording feature, and that's just something that they've added for the 2.0 version, this one right here. So it basically has a few time slots you can pick to where it'll automatically stop. So if you know how long the footage is or the video is, it'll stop for you. I kind of wish they would just allow you to like set whatever the time is and not have to pick between just these 4 options, but these are the 4 options you're given. Besides that, we have the video size. So right now it's set to auto detection. So 640 by 480 is basically what you can set it to. If you leave it on auto detection, all the footage I've been importing, it pretty much automatically goes to 720 by 480. So that's pretty much the largest format it will be in. I haven't, and everything else I've tried, it will not be large. So whether it's off a VCR using the S-Video or a camcorder using RCAs or whatever connections, 720 by 480 is the largest I've been able to get it to output. And then below that we have the video source. So if you do want to use the S-Video port, you need to select that. Otherwise AV would be the regular RCA cable right there on the top. And then we have the default storage device. So right now it's set to SD, but if you want to use a flash drive, you set that to USB and just switch that up right there. And then scheduled recording. This is interesting. I think you can actually set this up to where you can have it to record a show or something off a television or using the RCA into the device, and you can almost use it like a digital recorder off of a TV, which is, I'm not sure why you would do that, but that's an interesting option that they do make available to you. And then we have restore factory settings, and then formatting to format the SD card or the flash drive. I will let you know if you are going to be using this with Mac, you want to make sure that you format it on your Mac device, the SD card or your flash drive, and you want to set it to a FAT32 formatting. So if you're going to use this on Mac, make sure it's on FAT32 and that you format that SD card or flash drive on the computer itself on the Mac. And then below that, I think besides that, we have the firmware upgrade, so you can update the firmware as new versions come out, and it does let you know the firmware version. And those are all the menu options right there. So pretty easy to access and understand all those different settings. Like I showed you here, all these different buttons and things that are available. And then we do have the power, the record. Those are pretty obvious, right? We have our up and down, left and right. This is the directional pads to be able to navigate the menu system. And then when you're viewing playback, you can raise and lower the volume through there as well. And then the mode button, which I already showed you, which gets you into the different modes on the recorder. So now let's go ahead and check out some footage I've recorded using this with a VCR. Okay, so here I have my VCR. We're gonna try to record one of my old band videos from 2003. A little dusty there. But basically, I have the device hooked up with the RCA cables, plugged into the VCR itself. One thing to note, that 30 minutes of footage is about 1 gigabyte of file size. So keep that in mind, depending on what size SD card or flash drive you plan on using with this. So basically, you play the video, it's gonna look a little wonky or weird on the screen at first, but it will clear up pretty nicely. And then you'll be able to see what it looks like. You'll be able to hear it as well. And whenever you're ready to start recording it, all you have to do is press the record button and it will begin converting it like so. And then this is what this is actually exactly what it looks like right here. This is the footage. It's a 720 by 480. The colors are good. All the audio is in sync. Everything looks sharp. You'll just have a little bit of artifacts or like weird banding on the very bottom edge of the screens. You can see like the flickering lights because that's just the nature of tapes. It's just going to kind of have that. You could remove that with editing if you really wanted to, but I'm totally fine with that on there. But overall, guys, super simple process, such a great product, very easy to use. I was able to convert all my stuff over the weekend, and it's just been a really great product, not having to deal with doing this on a computer or having some kind of funky setup. It's very simple, and I definitely plan on continuing to use this to convert other different files and videos that I have backed up in my archive. So that's pretty much it for the video to digital converter review. So those are my thoughts on this product, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, post them down below in the comment section, and I'll make sure to get back to you as quickly as possible. If you want to check out some of my other videos, I got 2 of the clips over here you can click on. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on my face, and don't forget to ring that bell to be notified of all my new reviews as they drop on my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video review.